Hello guys, welcome to Indie Ninja Gaming. I am the Indie Ninja.
Yeah!
And today we are gaming with some Academia School Simulator. Now, before we get in, there is a reason why I am starting at the title screen. There has been an update for the game. And this update has rendered the past saves unusable. However, it is a fairly decent upgrade. And I want to share it with you, and I still want to play this game. I really like this game. So we're going to play it. Deal with it. No, I'm joking. I really hope you do enjoy this game still, guys. It is a lot of fun. I've had a muck around with the update in sandbox mode. Sandbox mode, you have unlimited cash, basically. That's the only difference. You still have your profit loss, but you have, like, an unlimited amount of funds to buy it and sell and so on. But anyway, let's start game. Now, one of the changes, there is some new pictures up in here. Like the burger, there is some new food ones, as you can see. And the motto here can now be randomized. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit my macro for my left click on my mouse and let it completely randomize the randomization, basically. Right, so you ready? Let's go. And stop. I don't know what the hell that beep was. Oh god. Recti cultus pectora roborant. It's been a long time since I've actually done Latin. I'm going to have to... Yes, I had to do Latin in school. Only in the first year of secondary school, like my 7th school year in total. I'm going to find out what this means. Okay, guys, I have the answer here. According to Google, yes, I use Google, and I'm going to directly quote from Google. Recti cultus pectora roborant is the official motto of Bishop's University. I don't know what country that's in. And the Latin translation means sound learning strengthens the spirit. I like that. It's like sound, not as in hearing, but sound as in stable. I like that. That's I actually like the idea of that. That's quite cool. But I will change the name. It's not going to be Indie School of Ninja this time. I don't want the same name, but I got one. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do Indie or if I want to do Ninja. I was thinking something along the lines of. I know what alumni means, but I don't know. I got Ninja alumni. Yeah, I suppose it's like a. Of course, it's the graduates, but I like the idea of that. It's almost like it's the school beyond for those who passed at the school previously. You know, I like that idea. I mean, I know they're still going to be the same sophomore and so on, but so forth. But it's a decent little sequel type name, right? So. I need to start planning things out, and I'm thinking about going for a slightly different method. Before, I went with classrooms big enough to hold, 40 students. I'm going to go smaller. I'm going to go smaller with that. But first things first, I want to make sure this is actually central this time. So we have equal amount of space on both sides. 150. Now, before I do this, actually, look up here. This is new. Right here. This is prestige. Passing rate, cleanliness, and delinquency. So, there is a lot of different factors here. Obviously, that's a brand new system here. Delinquency, obviously, rowdy students, things like that, can reduce it. And as students pass and as you complete these, you get prestige points. And according to the release notes, I haven't done a full year yet, but according to the release notes, the better your prestige, the better the money bonus you can get at the end of the year, which makes sense. And I can't remember if it's going to be now or if it's going to be in addition to this update at a later point. But there's also talk about random, what is it? Random, like schools, and then you're in an academic list, like you're in competition with them. It's like ranking, school rankings. That's it. I don't like NPC-based schools that you don't obviously see. I don't know if that's implemented yet or not. We'll find out once we get to our first year. So that was 150. We want to go 75 in, which is there. Zoom in. Whoa, too far. Right, so they are the two middle squares. So we want to go onto the outside of them to make our path. I'm not going to lie. I really, really like the idea of that fountain we did before. I do. I thought that was awesome. And I would like to recreate it. Or at least try to recreate it anyway. I think it was something like this. I think. I thought it looked really cool. I did like the way it looked. I don't know, let's find out. Outdoors. I think that, yeah, that's dead center. We should be able to fit the benches in. Like so. I know it's needless money right now, but yeah. And we'll sort out the statues and everything later. There is something else actually. We are no longer able to get this for free. We cannot do it anymore. Nope. Which sucks. It really sucks. But okay, let's do this. Right. So we have, that was supposed to be a bit higher. That was weird. Look, the lines are disappearing. Right, so we have our school entrance right here. Next up, we are going to need, again, the principal's office. Now this time, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Let's actually make it a 10. By 10. And then over here, I'm going to do the same. And this is going to be, again, the janitors. Actually, you know what? This one's going to be the staff room. That'll be the staff room. I want the janitor's room to be somewhere closer to the centre of the school, so that otherwise all the janitors are going all the same direction first before they start splitting off. But if we have it near the centre, that would make a lot more sense. Whoa. Careful there. Careful. Right, so let's get the corridor in. And the first classroom. Now, before we draw it in, I mean, I want it level with that wall there, but before we draw in the full room size, let's have a look here. So that's one. Try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12. Do you know what? I'm happy with 24. Yeah. Because I think one of our problems was we went too big too quick, you know. So there's that. Then we're going to need teacher's desk and the blackboard and a chair. At that point, we are going to go along here. I am still going to have the same idea, you know, 4 classes right next to each other to begin with. So it's another corridor. So this is 11 up. Look at that, perfectly drawn in. That could not have gone any better if I planned it. Which I have. I mean, when I say planning, I mean with this. Right, so that is what we have there. Now, build a principal's office. I want to change things up a little bit with the walls. I want to colour code things. So we need to assign a colour per class, for example. I think quite simply beige, blue, green and orange will go along. No. Green, orange, purple and red. We use them for the classes, and it'll be simply like in order of classes. So the lowest one, then the second lowest, and so on. Tell me that doesn't look like an actual corridor. I know you're looking at the top of the wall, but that's an optical illusion. It looks like it's a floor and walls. That's quite cool. I'm going to grab this one for the staff-based areas. Just to make it a bit more colourful, you know. Still costs the same. Right, objects. No, we need build. I always do that, don't I? Actually, should I make this a double door? No, a single door. I think a single door is more imposing. Boom. Getting a staff door. If I can swing it round the right way. And then a double door. Double door, hello. Thank you. Right, here. Like so. Then we're going to zone that in. So this will be the faculty room. And office. Here. Pretty big office, but I have an idea for it, you see. Objects. So, for the office, we need to have an admin table, of course. Then I'm going to have a couple of filing cabinets over here. And a fax machine with another filing cabinet for documents that get imported over. Then, because before we had so many students, didn't we, that had to be sent to the principal. So, I'm going to give them a place to wait for their turn. Actually, not that one. And it's like, they're sitting there looking at him, have a go at one student, and they're like getting more panicky. It's like, oh god, we're next, what's going on here? You know, the tension. It's all about the tension. 5,000 for a principal. Jeez. You can only have one. I never actually knew that. I tried doing, in that sandbox mode, I actually tried doing a double office. But it doesn't work. Right. Try and speed through this a little bit. And we're done. Okay. So that got us a little bit of cash. Next up, basic education. You can't actually open up the school until this, I think, is complete. 20,000 advance, and we get 10,000 upon completion. So technically, if we're clever in that, well, I don't know about clever, but if we are careful enough, we might be able to get all four going at once. And that would be good. I mean, we'd have to hire like the minimal teachers, but let's see what we can do here. What am I doing? Wolves, that's what I'm looking for. So start off with green. double door there. This is going to be expensive. And there. Next up, we need doors before we go into items. 2. There needs to be a different button for that. Oh, there is! Aha, I've been using the middle mouse wheel. That's why it zoomed in. Ah, no, no, no. Oh, I'm such an idiot, guys. Give me a second. Alright, guys, I got that sorted. I did the correct color coding this time. Whoa. It's almost like Vertigo. Why are you jumping around so sporadically with the zoom? Yeah, I just went ahead and I did them all the same color originally. Right, we also need to pick a type for corridors. I think we should go with blue. For corridor-based walls, and I know these aren't going to be here later on, but there you go. Right, so doors are in place. Next up, classrooms. So we've got chalkboard. I want the teachers' desks to be able to look through at the doors as the students come in. So, and 4. Right, next for the student chairs. I need to zoom in to see what the orientation. Yep, it's all good. There. Alright, I think we are good to speed things up again here. Give them a chance to build that. Okay, they've put in the final touches to the furniture. Let's start assigning classes. So, freshman is green, which actually makes a lot of sense. You know, green meaning in this relevance, like new to whatever it is. Then we got sophomore orange, junior pink, and senior red. It's almost like they're in houses now, isn't it? Let's get the tree out of the classroom, shall we? Don't care about the bushes. I don't want the tree in there. Right, so the to-do list. We've got our 4 pupils. They want a vending machine. I know. No, you can't have one there. At least not officially. What common area? No. Cafeteria. There we go. We'll just stick one in the faculty room for the moment. We can get rid of it later. I don't want one in the hallway. I don't. So now we need to get our teachers. That is the wrong place to click. Staff. Teacher. No, I'm not going to go big, not to begin with. I'm just going to go for the smaller amounts because of the overall staff costs. Take a look. That one's not too bad, but the maths is a bit of a letdown. History. Yeah, you know what? Go for that one. Right, let's find some more. I'm kind of curious as to how the lower tier teachers will do as well. And we have our final. There we go. So that has officially completed that. Oh, yes, another update. I apologise, completely forgot. The information tabs are now over here, and as you saw, they just disappeared. So I won't be randomly clicking off onto my other monitor by mistake, and I won't be constantly having to go, oh god, look at all this list, get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it. Which I think is quite cool. Right, so next on the to-do list, and I want to get done before we open, is obviously we need toilets. And we need nutritional needs. There we go. So, and as you can see, look, prestige amount here as well. But yeah, so we can get foods going. And I think we're going to do that next episode. But I just want to zone it out real quick. So I do like the idea of the cafeteria being up here. And it's going to be big. But we're not going to fill it all up straight away. 12. We're just going to fill it up slowly. It's just so we've got to have room for, you know, more students as we expand the school. So let's see, if I remember rightly, tables, so we're going to want maybe one or two spaces. There'll be a door there. She's putting the doors before I forget. Door here and here. Here. Oh, not there. Yeah. There we go. And doors, which I can't sketch in, but they'll be there. Right, so the tables themselves. Let's have a look. 4x3, I think they were. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good there. I need to know how big the food counter is. 3, okay, 3 along. That's 1, and that's 1, okay. So, we're going to want a kitchen area, don't we? Again, you know, kitchen doesn't have to be really tall. Just wide. That's all it really needs. Whoa. Come on. We have a door there, and a double door there. So, object, outline, 1, 2, 3. I'll do that for bin and that for vending. The bin will be here. It's just so I can distinguish. Then a space. Actually, do you know what? Like that. I'm not going to put the vending machines in just yet in terms of object outlines. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter if that one's sketched in there. It's fine. Okay, problems. I did also forget about the plate collectors. Why don't I just match it up with the tables then? So it's like 1, 2, and then I'll stick a bin in between as well. So it'll be the serving table. Right, so serving table on those 3, plate collector, and then bin. I think that'll work out well. I think that will look quite decent. There, like that. I could stick vending machines somewhere. I'm not sure where yet, but maybe I will stick one here and here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see. And then toilets. I don't know where we're going to put them. What I do know though is I want this to connect up like so. Wait. That's supposed to actually be a double door. Like that. So maybe we can stick a toilet. And again, it's only going to be a small amount of stuff going in there to begin with, and we'll upgrade it over time. I think that does work quite well. And there. Just so I don't forget what's going there. kitchen. The only reason why I want to put this in now is when I was doing my test play, my sandbox mode, I completely forgot to put these in. I put all the items in, but I spent like 3 in-game days wondering why the cooks weren't feeding the children. And they weren't going to the kitchen because it wasn't designated as a kitchen. So, yeah, I think that is good. We need to decide on a wall type, but we can do that next episode. And this is already starting to look good and completely, and actually a little bit different. Similar, but different, and I'm liking it. I am. Alright guys, well, I'm going to end it off here. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to rate and comment below, and I will see you all in the next episode. I am the Indie Ninja, and I'm out.